need a hat? I've got a hat actually. That's my sweaty one. What's the most important? Come on a little closer.
Take him down.
Dominate. Take him down.
Take possession, stop the...
Take possession. Yep. Sorry? Kill this space. That's the most important one. That's the hardest thing. Is being able to go forward, be in a good position to make a tackle. Because I think the majority of people that play rugby, obviously they like contact. They don't mind making it, but it's actually putting your body in a really good position. Now 15s is tough work, so imagine now in 7s being able to go forward, cover a lot of space and still put your body in a good position to make a dominant tackle or make a tackle. It's really, really tough. So 80% of our tackle is our footwork prior to. So it's the pre-contact work. So we just call it tracking. And I'm sure we would have done this drill many times before with our groups. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to initiate the tackle. Andrew, you're going to attack. You've got to score between the green codes. So our process that we use, we come in and we nominate. Nominate. I stand on the inside shoulder. Why would I not stand in front of him or on the outside at the moment? Side step. If I stay on his inside shoulder, what can I do?
Push him out.
Push him out. That's an easy tackle for me, right? Yeah. So I nominate inside shoulder. This is how I'm lining up. I'm going to initiate the movement with a pass to him. What is my next movement? Forward. Close the space. So now I've got to go forward. Okay? Now Andrew can either attack this side or this side of me. I'll leave it completely up to him. So nominate. Inside shoulder. Go forward. And as he's trying to beat me, I've got to be able to, remember our go, dance, go? Yeah. I've got to be able to dance. And dance with balance and grace and style and sophistication. Okay? So, I'm coming in here. Nominate. I've got Andrew, inside shoulder. Boy, geez, Kane. Bloody hell. Okay, I'll make my pass, we'll just take it nice and easy. Okay, I don't want to embarrass you. Okay, so as I pass the ball, I'm going forward. Okay, I'm staying on the inside. So if Andrew wants to stay in here, then all I'm going to do is just make my touch on him. If he wants to go that way, I'll just go and make my touch on him as well. Okay, ideally, and we'll progress it, ideally we're actually touching him with our shoulder. Just to show you. Nominate, I've got this guy, I've got this guy, I've got this side, inside shoulder. Forward, inside shoulder, good. That's all I want to do for now. Okay? Happy? Just stay in this grid, guys. Stand back and watch if you want to. Come in and join in. Just think, what's the process again? Nominate. Inside shoulder. Go forward, and then we dance with balance, and we can adjust. Okay? Up self. Go for it. Process. Inside shoulder. Go! Hey! Good! You two are staying in. You two control. Just control that contact now. Just think of the process. Nominate.
Inside.
Well, good. So look at his inside shoulder now. Now, if he's this far away, if he's this far away, what's going to happen to his body shape? Gloria, what do you think will happen now? What? If you pass him the ball now, so if he good, stop. So he's gone inside shoulder. What's the shape of him going to be like now, Gary? He's going to start doing this. Now, what happens now? He becomes weak, very weak in here. That's why, if Dale's going to stand there, so when you're coming in, you just adjust. So you nominate, stay on his inside shoulder, good. Make your pass, good, go forward, just control, good, stop. And still then, Andrew has got enough time and balance to be quite square in his tackle. It was very wide, but that's okay. He had a reaction time to still go and get him. Any questions? Okay, what I mean by disappear is that, again, Marky talked about it, when we sink our hips, we become very powerful downstairs. Okay, very powerful. So when we disappear, we want to be able to get under and just make a hit, and then our next 3 steps to make a chase. So if we go again, mate. So again, I just nominate, so I go, I'll just stay there, mate. So I nominate, I've got him, I've got him, inside shoulder. Okay, I go forward, just been able to adjust, him, and then chase. Disappear, and then chase. So now we're taking the arms away, so we get a nice tight shoulder on there. Okay, John, let's go. Go over the ball, good. There you go. Inside shoulder, good. Go forward. Right, hey, good, well done. Good. Happy with that? Yep. What I've got to do now is I've got to get my head on him as well. As soon as I've got his head, I can start controlling his body. As soon as I get my head off him, he can start moving around and trying to get out of me. Does that make sense? So we're going to just do a little bit of work now in pairs. Yep. So be able to, we'll start nice and easy. Okay. What I want us to do, go take that lead foot forward into our contact, shoulder in, head tight. What I want to see now is I want you to lift. So once you hold him, head tight, and you wiggle around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Sweet. Good. Now, if I didn't have my head tight, let's see what would happen. Good. Up. Good. Wiggle. So now it becomes very loose. So what I want you to practice now, get your head in tight, shoulder in, disappear, shoulder in, head in tight, lift them up, and let them wiggle around just a little bit. Just try that with some partners, if you can. With shoulder in, head in tight, we can control where their hips go. We can control that contact situation. As soon as our head goes off them, they start creating space in between us, can slip through. So we're trying to put all these points onto that person's body to control the contact and the tackle. You happy with that? Does it all make sense? Cool. Anna, anything?
Just saying when Kane's saying to dance, so you first 3 steps, move forward, it's really important to cut down space, but as you're dancing, you've still got to keep going forward.
Yes.
So don't dance in one space, right? The dance is to slow your momentum down so you're not vulnerable to a step. And the dance is for you to adjust to what you're doing. You do the dance when you're closer. Remember, elbows in. That's where you're strong. Elbows in, don't go tackling like this.
But the dance part's the hardest. It is. It's the hardest thing. That's why there's lots and lots of what we call tracking work that we do with our players. And at the hit shields, no arms. Just so you get the tracking part right.
Really important too, don't get your legs wider than your shoulders. So legs here, and a lot of people come up and they go like that when they tackle, and they plant and their weight goes back. So weight
When the ball's in the air, so if I've passed the ball to Gary, now here's it, and the ball's in the air, what do we need to do? What do you think we should try and do?
Go.
Sorry?
Go.
He can't do anything. No one can do anything. So when the ball's in the air, that's when we're really going to go push forward. As soon as he catches it, that's when he'll start making us make a decision. That's when we start dancing. So ball in the air, we go. Caught, we start dancing. Making sure, like Anna said, we're still going forward. Still staying on inside shoulders. Okay? In terms of our games, we can just get people with hit shields playing. Yep. So I can play. Can I get 3 hit shields up, please? Good. Can I just get 4 players defence? Can I get 2 attackers? So myself and John, Anna, myself and Anna, we're the attacking team. You 4 are defending. So Anna and I might be just moving this ball. You guys just keep shifting down. Good, Anna. Yep. Good. I might pass the ball to Royce. Whoever's on Royce is now going to go dance, make a hit on Royce. Okay. So now I might pass the ball to Royce. Who's on Royce? Good. Up. Go. Out. And good. Back off. Good. Balls to Anna. Just keep sliding across.
So
Good.
when the balls come this way, you're on the inside shoulder, that side. When I've got the ball here, you're on the inside shoulder because the ball's always going to go.
Okay.
So you guys are on the inside shoulder here when I've got the ball. Alright, so Deacon's on this shoulder, you're on the left shoulder of Royce. So, and remember our process. Nominate as well.
Yep. Good. Good. Yeah, she's flying across here, and my inside shoulder, my inside shoulder, my inside shoulder. Good. Good, and that would have been a Rachel. Good. Can we just see, just trying to, and we don't need to be playing big distances, just the idea of who's getting out and just constantly realigning inside shoulders, balls to the bag, we're going up, and we go up together as well, that's the last one. Okay. Yep. Right, cool, come in, last part. Good. So we've got our nominate, we've got inside shoulders, we've got go forward, we've got dance, or our adjusting balance, we've got our disappear, lots of steps here now, we've got a head in tight. How do we finish off the tackle? How would we finish off that tackle now? Shuni? So I've got my, yeah, good, how do we get them down? Yep. Good. So what am I going to do with my arms? Good. Good. So the wrap of our arms are really important. We're trying to get the guys going away from this type of movement. We're really trying to wrap and get in here. So we wrap and squeeze and bring them closer to our body. As they're falling, Marky, can I just grab you? So I've made my wrap in here, and as he falls, as he falls. So I've made my wrap in here and I'm squeezing him in, head tight, shoulder in, head tight. He falls to the ground. How do I want to fall? What do you think, Andrew? On top of him. Good. Why do I want to finish chest on top? Dominate over him. What else can I do? Good, back up. So that's the dominance you're talking about too, isn't it? So I can get back up and do what? Grab the ball. So a lot of times, good Andrew. So a lot of times we make a tackle just for mate. A lot of our times our guys make tackles here and be quite happy. Like Andrew said, if we finish with our chest on top of him here, all we do, just think about that lunge and pop. If I pop my hips back up, I'm in a position now to get the ball very quickly without rolling back up. Does that make sense? So what I want you to do, just in your partners, just control it. I want the ball carrier, make sure he's always going forward, and tackle situations with juniors, and a tackle I'll just stop. And they'll just stop and there's someone around their legs. Make sure they're always going forward. I just want you to practice, make sure we get a wrap, try and link up in here, squeeze as they're falling, fall on top, pop our hips up, and just finish on top of them, on our feet. Okay? Just try that just a couple of times, guys. I don't want both knees on the ground, just one knee up in here, guys. Just one knee up. So get the wrap, squeeze, finish on top. Bounce onto our feet.
Go freeze bump. Go freeze bump.
Just one knee, Andrew. Good, and up. Squeeze. Press on top. Good. Release.
Oh, it's outside. Yeah.
Make sure we release that ball carrier. Make sure we get our release.
Squeeze.
Good. So John, just make sure you get your chest. Other side. Just gets into the right spots. They won't have a crack at that contact area unless there is 100% on that I'm going to turn it over if I'm that arriving support player. So Rachel, just make this a nice scope on the ground. Get some tackle Gloria, so Gloria fall to the ground. Fall to the ground. There. So I've got to make a decision now. If I'm arriving, what decisions do you think I'd make? For me to go in there, what would I possibly see? Good. There's a ball. So Gloria's was in at the ball. Good. So Rose made a. Yep. Good. Okay. Righto. So what do I need? What cues would I see to go in there and have a go at it? Yeah. As a defender, I'm in Rachel's team. She'd make a tackle. What would make me go in there? What would potentially happen? Okay, the other thing too, if Rachel had made a dominant tackle her behind the advantage line, the game line, go in there and help out and go out and create with Rachel. What is this more than behind the game line? Going to go back and help. So it's a lot longer, a lot tougher. So looking for dominant hits, I'm looking at how slow the support, looking at the body position of support. Okay? Like I said, what we try and do now what I'll do is I'll let Rachel make the tackle, and I'll let her create the chaos, whatever she wants to do. Whatever she wants to do, and I'll just go and line up and do it. Too many times, what we see, we get somebody coming in here, someone else coming in here, then all of a sudden we've tightened up, and we've got 4, 5 players from there, 6 person out. Okay, so just defensively we're looking at 1 man, 1 bullet, creating chaos. She's creating chaos, I support play might go and help out. I might go and help out if support is slow. Okay? And we'll just rip it up. Squares, small, large, wide, just go for it. And it's hard to get all the time. They'll continue to start, they'll keep doing it. Are you happy with it, Anna? It's pretty clear. So just go up and bounce, try and win the ball with space, fight, kick the ball out. 1 man, 1 bullet, create chaos. If support's in there quickly, she probably won't go in there and play chaos. Just be back on the feet. Voice and Gloria. Nice to continue to come over this way. Actually, look, this is a square over here. So, decision making for the first arriving defender. So, I'm looking to see what sort of work that voice. No, come on, ball, please. Rightio. Girls, I need to start. Over here. Voice, face this way. Andrew, you come over here. So, in terms of that decision-making process, Gloria's going to initiate it. So she'll make a pass to Royce. There we go. Good, stop. Royce, I want Royce to control that. I want you to make a good tackle. But listen, I want you to actually roll away. Make a tackle, roll away. Good. And then Andrew is going to be my decision-maker here. Okay, so if Andrew's in there tight and he's in close support of Royce, what will I do? If he's in close to Royce, stay out. Good, and I'll probably go to the far side and stay out. If he's far away, what would I then start thinking about doing? Getting over the ball. Okay, I'll try and come in here. So just control it, girls, Royce. Okay, ready? Andrew, you're key to this in terms of what you do. Make the tackle. Pretty slow. Get in there, get in there, get in there, and over. Counter it. Good. Go again. So you can see we're going to increase the intensity, but you start slow for a start off. There we go. Good, and that's an interesting situation there. Could have been gone to win that and beat him to that space? Yeah, probably could have. Another top decision could have made. Okay, let's go again. So make a decision now, Ho-Try, on what it actually does. Get on there, could you get on there? Good, and go, and go, and go. And then we counter up. Okay, if he's in there really, really tight and he's in good support, go. Get on our feet, don't our feet. Okay, and again, we just increase the intensity, then we make this full on. And then that guy again, really important to what he does. Next progression, then we go 3 on 3. We go 3 on 3 line, play that contact ball.